Hey everyone and welcome back to some more Frostpunk. So right now we are mostly waiting to get the materials for the outpost depot, which shouldn't take too long. We need 20 steel, and we already have 9. And then we also need some workers, but that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's speed things up and see what's going to be next. The Londoners are losing people, so I don't think the Londoners are going to be a problem for much longer. Mild frostbite. How's the temperature? It should be mostly fine. Well, yeah, it is mostly fine. One more worker on the hunter's hunt. Oh no, we don't have another worker. Alright. And there's the factory research. Let's see what's going to be next. I would unlock the next tier, but that requires 50 steel. And right now we need the steel for the outpost depot. I'm thinking we should actually build second steelworks. Right now we have one right here. Do we have more iron? Because that's what's required. Can we actually check? Let's check resources. Steelworks. Is there another spot for it? Oh yeah, there is. We can just build it right next to the first one and mine the same exact iron ore. Okay, that's reasonable. How many resources does it require again? 25 wood for just regular steelworks, and 40 wood, 15 steel for steam steelworks. Okay. We could start with regular one and then upgrade. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's build the regular one and we can upgrade it later. And we need the street, right. Let's get that done real quick. That will only take a moment. I suppose we could extend it a bit more and connect it to the other one, but there's no need to do that right now. What is our next research going to be? Let's have a look. There's nothing left that doesn't require steel. That's the problem. So I think the outpost will have to wait a little bit longer. I'm just checking what's still available for research. Cookhouse insulation is kind of useful, but that only affects one building. Steam coal tamper, that is useful. Yes, it is. Wall drill, we don't need that anytime soon. So I'll pass. Resource depot upgrade. It's not a terrible idea. Gathering post insulation. Let's upgrade the resource depot, might as well. We got 2 resource depots already, and we will almost certainly build more at some point in the future. Alright, so let's build the steelworks. Then I'll have to get some workers somewhere. We should have enough. Okay, carry on then. And finish that faster, preferably. It is still work time, and they are coming. They just need some time to actually get here in the first place. There's the street. Okay. And something is happening. Willing informers. Some workers want to see you. They've dragged an engineer with them, accusing him of disloyalty. He was reading us this, trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoves a tattered book into your hands. Damned fools, snarls the engineer. It's Dickens. I've been trying to educate them. Keep up the good work. You will gain 3 informers, the engineer will get hurt. Hope will fall. The man is innocent, discontent will rise. I mean, he does sound like he's innocent. I wouldn't mind some informers, but I don't want hope to fall, because we are still dealing with the Londoners. So yes, this man is innocent. Carry on. Oh, and we can unassign people from the sawmill. Because we are maxed out on wood right now. We don't need them in there. There's the street. And now we assign engineers to steamworks. And turn on the heater. It's still going to be cold, even with the heater enabled. Maybe we should build a steam hub somewhere in this area. I kind of don't want to. And that street isn't actually finished yet. I guess it will have to wait. So, how's our scout doing? 4 hours? Okay then. It will get colder, temporarily. 3 levels! So the temperature will drop to minus 70 degrees. That is pretty rough. I guess we'll deal with that when it happens. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 29 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Send guards to catch them. Yeah, damn right. I want my food back. That was a lot of food. Guards failed, damn it. Well, that's annoying. Murder on duty, seriously? One of our guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Lock him up? Banish him? Let him go, he isn't the murderer. Well, lock him up. He is part of the Londoners. So I don't care, he's not the murderer. Lock him up. Alright, carry on. Yeah, that was not great. So, what about that street? We need to wait for work hours, and people abandoned the Londoners. They are down to 20. And our scouts have returned, so now we have a lot of steel. This is exactly what we needed. Can we actually send him anywhere useful? I suppose we can. Ice corridor, frozen pond, supply depot. Okay, let's go to the frozen pond. Off you go then. Now, we got the resources. Let's build the factory. What's the base heat level of the factory? Base heating level 2. Okay. I'm starting to seriously consider a steam hub somewhere in this area. I think it would be a good idea, actually. Let's extend this street a little bit. So I'm thinking something like this, actually. Yep. And then we could extend this street. Then build a steam hub somewhere around here. Oh, and another law is coming. There is one thing we could unlock, which is the patrol law. Because I never actually picked that up. We could do it now. So this one. New ability, patrol. Each use will reduce discontent, each use will raise hope slightly. Let's go for it. So now we can actually use that. There it is. Alright, let's use that right away. That will use some food rations, which is fine. One more guard. And one more person here. So, about that factory. We are still waiting for the street to be built. We got one steam hub over here, and we can extend its range eventually. We don't even have to wait that long to extend its range. Where do we build that factory? We can build it next to the propaganda center, that's also not a bad idea. Right here? Thing is, it will take a little bit too much space, and then this space between the factory and the public house will be unusable. So I don't really want that. We still got some heat from the generator in unused space. That's not very efficient, is it? This is not perfect, but there won't be too much space left after we place a factory. Alright, let's just place it back here. Just checking for the exact location. Over here it seems reasonable. Okay, fine. Done. Carry on then. Research is almost done already, and we should be able to unlock the next tier once this is done. That's the plan. And we should probably build a depot for wood. Sounds like a good idea. And then we can actually build that outpost, but one step at a time. First, let's get at least one more resource depot. It can be out of the way, it doesn't really need heating. So over here is fine, next to the sawmill. Even though there is not that much wood left in the sawmill. And then we can actually build the outpost. So let's go. That will be the coal mine. Yep, off you go. We could get more than one. Winter Home was wood. Tesla City was steam cores, and Fishing Village was food. We could get some food. That is definitely a good idea. We are not doing that great on food, to be honest. Oh, this building can't support another expedition. Alright, fair enough. We could build another one, but maybe not just yet. So, back to business. And there's the upgrade. Now we should be able to upgrade to the next tier. Yep, tier 3. A lot of useful techs in tier 3. This will take 50 steel and 100 wood. And then we still need to finish the street. Do we have to start it again? I'm pretty sure we had the resources when we started it. But let's try again. Anyone? Are you guys going to build it or what? Okay. Well, the factory is under construction. I would definitely like at least one more automaton. That's the general idea. It is going to be expensive. Let's see. 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, and 1 steam core. That's not too bad. We can afford it right now. It will take a lot of steel, but that is actually fine. Let's do it. We definitely need at least one more. What's going on? Something about the patrol? Sir, our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd, accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law? The workhouses? That's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet. But it's not too late. Let him speak, it's his right. He's lying, chase him away. I don't want hope to fall. Let him speak, it's his right, whatever. See, we got free speech, totally. More people to the coal piles. Alright. So, carry on. How long will that automaton take? Not that long. And the street is done. Now we need to upgrade the steamworks. I mean, steelworks. Here, upgrade that. And I think we still have a few tents. It just wasn't a priority because upgrading tents required steel. Yep, we got 2 over here. 2 over here, but we ran out of steel now. Alright. Looking good. We do have some homeless people. Yep. Let's handle that, shall we? First, send people back to the sawmill. And we need a street first. Right here. We got some space over here. Not an amazing amount of it, but still a little bit of space regardless. So... this is going to look a little bit awkward. But whatever. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Carry on. Build that street. And then we'll place a few houses. A new automaton has been built. Nice one. So now we will send him to the steelworks. This one is chilly. This one is cold. Alright, so disable the heater, unassign the workers, and send the automaton. Now, we could build another one, but we need steel first. We can also build prosthetics at the factory, but we don't have the unlock just yet. We need the proper law for that. Which we can get now that we have a factory. First, let's take care of the homeless, shall we? That's what we're going to do first. Let's see, a bunkhouse will do. There's only enough space for one bunkhouse in here, which is fine. Oh, and new research. So we unlocked tier 3. What do we want to prioritize? We could get steam coal mine. How's our coal right now? We are about to get 800 coal per day. I don't think we have to worry about coal right now. No, not really, even with the cold wave coming. Extra 800 per day is going to be a lot. Let's upgrade something else. What about food? Let's see. Oh, there's a house here. Alright. Comfortable houses. Well protected from the weather. Infirmary mechanization. I like that. Industrial hothouse. Okay, we got 2 different hothouses right now. So we could get this one, but it will require another steam core per hothouse. Still, I think that's a worthy upgrade, considering we already spent 2 steam cores on hothouses. It makes sense in my book. What else do we have here? Some prosthetics. Streamlined prosthetics. Streamlined automatons. That just reduces the resource cost. Heating. Yes, that would be nice. Power upgrade and range upgrade. That can wait though. I'm thinking we'll do the industrial hothouse. But first, we'll have to wait for steel. Okay, we'll wait for steel. We are getting a lot of steel now, so I'm not exactly worried about that. What's happening? I thought there was an event. Oh yeah, our outpost team has arrived. So now we can establish the outpost. And I guess that's all. And we'll get 800 coal per day. Nice one. We have a lot of storage for coal. Speaking of storage, this should be wood storage. Like this. Okay. Carry on then. Everything looks fine. We are waiting to get 20 steel at least to pick our next research. But we got time. We can wait until 8 AM basically. Another event. The end of thievery. Sir, we've put an end to the stealing. The filthy thief is finally in prison. Food rations and wood were retrieved with the information we got from him. Nice one. Okay, 156 food. Yeah, let's just wait for 8 AM. Because the workshop isn't working anyway. One person died from what? Let's see. Frostbite. Okay. There is another drop in temperature coming. It will be a brief one, but a pretty rough one. We could research something that will help with that. But again, let's wait for 8 AM. We'll get at least 30 steel, or 25. 14 people. As in, the Londoners are down to 14 people. Yep, and a lot of people are abandoning them now. There, 25 steel. I think that's all we need right now. First Londoners convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them. There is hope for us here yet. I'm glad to hear that. Now, let's check the research. We will be getting a lot of coal, which means we could research either the power upgrade or the range upgrade. I'm leaning towards the range upgrade. That requires 40 steel. Let's have a look. Both would be useful, but I'm thinking range upgrade might be slightly more useful right now. Here we can see the range. There would be some unused space affected by the generator, which is fine, we'll just use it. Okay, yeah, I think I'll get the range. As an alternative, we could also upgrade the heaters. Again, 40 steel. No, this will not increase their efficiency. This will just make them burn less coal. This one will increase their efficiency, that's tier 4. I'm a little bit torn about this. Let's get started on power upgrade. Because we'll have to wait a while to get 40 steel. Here, we'll get started on that. Sounds good? Yes, we're out of steel. Tell me something new. We are working on it. We got 2 steamworks. Well, I mean, steelworks. Whatever. This one still needs to be upgraded. Wait, is that the one with the automaton? It is. Right, we'll upgrade that, don't worry. We need 15 steel to upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. Which we will be getting pretty soon. There it is. Let's do that upgrade right away. So, steam steelworks. There we go. And we should probably unlock prosthetics sometime soon. So that the factory won't be just sitting there doing nothing. Yup. We are doing quite well, I think. We still got some tent upgrades to do. We can do that now. So, one bunkhouse over here. That's all we can afford right now. And our scout is about to arrive at his destination. Right about now, one more event. An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them and hitting them with her fists when they brought her in. I would have come by myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. Punish her, hope will fall. Reprimand the guards, hope will rise slightly. Skip this district on patrol. Hope will rise, using the patrol will have less effect. Okay. I have a feeling reprimanding the guards will have some sort of negative consequences in form of another event after this. But hope will rise. I don't really want to skip the district. Okay, sure, we'll reprimand the guards. Fine by me. What about that scout? He's about to arrive. 1 minute. There, let's have a look. That's the ice corridor. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon, we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship Prometheus. Icebound dreadnought. There's nothing to do here apparently, alright. Let's check the icebound dreadnought then, that's only 8 hours away. So, carry on. How's our food situation? Seems fine. We are still fine with just one cookhouse, which I'm really surprised about. But that is 50 per hour. And there's the generator power upgrade. So now we can still upgrade the range. Certainly. Let's check our coal balance real quick. Economy and coal. Yeah, we are generating a lot. Let's upgrade. Generator range upgrade too. Yup. That will help a lot. And carry on. What else can we build? Let's take a look. Do we need any more bunkhouses? Yes, we do need a few more. We can work on that then. We definitely needed that second steelworks. Certainly. I think our sawmill will run out of wood soon. Yeah, only 200 left, meaning we'll need a new one somewhere else. Like over here or over here, doesn't matter. One of these locations. Probably here, because we already got the road. Okay. So, 1 hour on the scout. And there he is. Let's take a look. Icebound Dreadnought. Calculating genius. The Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the cripples only if you have prostheses to make them useful. Size discovered. Damaged snowcat. We got 2 steam cores. Quite a lot of wood and steel. Nice one. So let's check out the snowcat and then I think we'll come back to bring the resources back to the city. That seems reasonable. And we can get another law. So how about we unlock prosthetics? Yep, let's just do that right away. Here, and now we can start making them at the factory. We need 10 steel to make just 1. Okay. Well, fine, let's make a few in that case. Maybe not too many, because I don't want to use all my steel. And what about propaganda? Yes, we can send more propaganda, let's do that. And another patrol, perhaps. Yep. And we will almost max out hope like this. We only got 14 Londoners left. So hopefully they will be gone soon. They should be gone soon. The cold wave is about to start, but we will finish the generator range upgrade very soon. That will definitely help. Now, about the wood. We still got 211. It's chilly, but that's fine. It's probably going to be too cold once the cold wave starts. But we got 120 wood, so that shouldn't be an issue. Carry on then. People abandoned the Londoners, only 9 left now. Yep, they will be gone soon. Good riddance. Scouts have reached the damaged snowcat. Let's see what this is all about. Bags of resources. We found several huge bags inside the wreck. We'll surely find use for the frozen contents. Ruined warehouse, stone ship, 122 steel. I think I'm going to head back now. Yeah, to bring all the resources back to our city. So, let's just head back. Okay, sounds good. 7 hours on the other scout. He's heading for the frozen pond. Let's speed up. Yep, here's the cold wave. Now it's going to be minus 70. Let's pause for a moment and turn on the heaters. We are going to need them, that's for sure. We can do it a little bit easier like this. Yep. I'm not sure if we need all of them, but let's turn on as many as we can and then we can check our coal balance. Here. That will probably be a little bit rough. Okay. That one is chilly. That's the guard station. Chilly is fine. What's this? Medical post. Definitely need that one. Hot house, for sure. Medical post, yes. Okay then. We can also use overdrive, but maybe not yet. We are still working on the range upgrade. Let's see how this is going to be. We can check economy now. Okay, that's a little bit too much, apparently. Which is fine, we'll turn off a few. Not a big deal. We probably don't need every single one of them. Prison. We don't need the one at the sawmill. It's already freezing regardless. We should probably unassign the people from it. Yes, unassign. Okay, what else can we turn off? Infirmary? Nope, we need one over there for sure. Guard station, we can turn that off. Chilly is fine. Hothouse is freezing. This will not be working. It's inoperative. It will still be inoperative even with the heater on. We are going to need a steam hub in this area, close to that hothouse. The one further away from the generator. Cookhouse? Yeah, the cookhouse is cold. That is a bit of a problem. Well, we will get the range upgrade, and then the generator will heat up the cookhouse a little bit more. We don't need the factory right now. We can turn that off. We can just unassign the engineers from the factory for now. Engineers at the steamworks. I mean, steelworks, whatever. Alright, let's unassign them. We'll just keep the automaton on steamworks for now. Coal mine might be a problem. Right, that's the automaton, so this is fine. I think it's going to be good now. We can always turn off the heater at the propaganda center. That's probably fine. The rest looks mostly fine. We don't even need the one at medical post. We could keep it chilly. I'm not a huge fan of keeping it chilly, but we can do it. Let's see if it's actually necessary first, before we do it. We are still losing some coal, so I guess it's kind of necessary. Alright, chilly should be okay. Although, people will recover faster if it's warmer. We do have 1000 coal stored, which means we can probably afford to go like this for a while. I think we can afford to go like this. It is dropping rapidly-ish. Oh, and remember, we'll be gathering coal from the coal piles, although these are super cold. That's probably not a great idea, to be honest. Yeah, we could really use a steam hub in this area. How about we just straight up build one right now? Sounds like a good idea to me. There's the steam hub, that's only 20 steel. So, somewhere over here. We could make it reach the factory. I want it to reach the hothouse. So... if we build it like this, then it will reach the factory, it will reach the coal piles, and it will reach the hothouse, as far as I can tell. Wait, we already have a steam hub here. Yes, we do. It's just not good enough for this area. Interesting. I think I might pass on doing that for now then. Chile, yep, that will do, that is fine. Let's check economy again. We are still losing some coal, but we should be fine. I'll keep an eye on our coal reserves. It should be okay. Only 9 Londoners left. And the research will finish pretty soon. This will increase the generator range. Which will make it use more coal, but then we'll be able to turn off some of the heaters. Yep, we will need some prosthetics, but not right now. That is not the priority. There, let's pause for a moment. And let's check our coal situation. It will increase the range automatically. Yeah, now we are losing a lot. So we'll have to turn something off. We can also decrease the steam level. Yes, we could do that. Not sure if it's a brilliant idea. Well, let's try and check the temperature. It is kind of fine, actually. It actually is fine. It is chilly, but I mean, it's minus 20 degrees, damn it. Damn right it's going to be chilly when it's minus 17 outside. The guardhouse is cold, but the guardhouse isn't really a priority right now. How's our coal level now? Yeah, now we are actually gaining coal, so how about we turn on a few heaters? Let's pause for a second. We got one more event. Watchdog. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsmen a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order. I'm glad to hear that. So, about the heaters. Let's turn on a few of them. At the guardhouse. At the hothouse for sure. This one is too far away still, it's still freezing over there. Guard station. And I think that's good enough. I can't make factory chilly, unfortunately. Yep, these are freezing. That's too far away. Looks good. We could use some more automatons in the future. How's our coal balance now? Yeah, now it's pretty much perfect. It's almost exactly the same on coal gain and coal consumption. We are gaining 5 per day. Alright, now let's pick the research, shall we? We got a lot of steel. What can we get? How about a coal upgrade? Yes, steam coal mine. It sounds like we are going to need it. Let's unlock that. And our scout has arrived, more or less. Let's check that out. That's the frozen pond. New landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Alright. Supply depot. Let's check out the supply depot, because that's the closest. And that's also going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.